Hello, everybody! I am so sorry I haven't been able to put some videos, but I've been helping my family move and then helping a friend. Well, I have that reversed. I'm helping a friend move. My family moved in. So I've been all over the place, so I do apologize. I am trying to catch up with reviews, and it stinks because I've been given copies of games and I can't even play them right now because I am only got my MacBook. But yes, when I get back home, I will shoot some new videos up of the games that I have been given. One of them is Starfield, so you will see a review of Starfield. I know that's going to be the flavor of the month, so you're going to see a ton of reviews, but I will be doing some new videos of Star Citizen and some other videos of other reviews. But with that being said, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And in the comments below, how do you guys have any games that you still play that are kind of not being played anymore? They're kind of like that cult following that you really enjoy? Because hey, I might take a look at it myself and bring it up, because that is what I'm doing today with this review on Angels Fall First. This is not a first impression or a first time review. I've played the game extensively. I actually played with the developers. The developers reached out to me when I used to stream, and we played it on stream together live, and it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of the community join in, and it was just great fun. So what Angel Fall First is actually, it's kind of like Star Wars Battlefront. And back old, Battlefield had 2042, I believe it was, where it was like futuristic, and you had this like ship up in the atmosphere, and basically you would have a commander controlling the ship. And I forgot, I think they could do certain things. I think they could drop supplies and units and mechs, and the other team had to capture points, and every time you held the point, it would shoot missiles at the enemy commanding ship, and eventually the bubble would go down, and then you would take a land vehicle and you'd shoot yourself up to the ship, and then you would try to destroy the core to ultimately bring down the ship. It was a race to who could bring down the capital ship first. A lot of fun. I was addicted to it. And as Battlefront, it was also like, you pick a class and you do the mission. You kind of push back the enemy team. That's Angels Fall First. Came out in 2017. It was a lot of fun. Early access. It's still in early access, and I want to bring this disclaimer right off the bat. They are a very small team, and they had to take a lot of step backs because of family. So it is not finished. I don't know if it's going to finish. I'm bringing this up because they did recently put a post that they are still working on the game, because a lot of people thought maybe they abandoned it. They did not. They had to take a huge step back, and I get it. Family. When you're a small dev team trying to have it's an ambitious game, it's hard sometimes. So I'm not going to hit them. I get it. Family comes first. I would do the same. So in Angel Fall First, it's mainly space, but there's a lot of ground missions, but mainly its focus is the space aspect. So you have a multitude of different ships, from fighters, bombers, corvettes, capital. It's really neat, and you can run through the ship. So as your ground unit, you're running through the ship, you're deciding which ship you're going to take, you get launched out, and you're thrown into the environment where you have to capture points and do a mission. Kind of like, basically, some of them you capture a point, other ones you have to destroy certain things. One of them is like you have to destroy radars before once the radars go down, then you can enter the space station. Once you enter the space station, your mission is to destroy and capture each section. So some of them you're destroying, like the sentry array or force field array, so you can get to the next section, and then you got to destroy this to get to the next section, and then ultimately the whole space station gets destroyed and you have to escape. Really, really cool, a lot of fun, highly addictive. You have different classes. You have engineers who can fix things. I shouldn't really say different classes. This is the best part about the game. There really isn't a class per se. You design your character to play it the way you want. So you could be a medic and an engineer. You could be a sniper and an assault. You can be whatever you want. You are based off of points. It's interesting point system, and it all works by playing the game more. So you have commander points, and that's of course by commanding and getting points that way. You have like the fighting and assault points, and then you have a specialty points, so like giving people ammo, giving health, technician, engineering, whatever. And the more you keep earning, you get to then use those points to now add attachments to your gun, pick out selected guns, grenades, all turrets. Like I said, there's so much customization. It's crazy. You literally, I think that is the most daunting thing out of this whole game, is you can literally spend 20 minutes just trying to customize that one character, and you still want to make other ones because, again, you have the option to, like I said, be a sniper in this and do that. Really cool. And that doesn't go for just your units. This also means those points go for the ships. So your spaceships, your bombers, your fighters, your your interceptors, all that. You have to decide, do I want more shield? Do I want more hull? Do I want to have turrets on my ship, automatic turrets, or do I want to have just cannons? For the bombers, do I want torpedoes or do I want missiles? Do I want them to lock on or do I not? Because again, with the point system, that some of them cost more points. Really, really cool. I absolutely love it, but I also absolutely hate it because, like any game, it does give an advantage for an elite player who has been playing a long time versus a player who is just coming in. That ship it can withstand more damage than your little puny ship, and vice versa. It doesn't mean it's impossible. This is part of the reason I kind of like having the AI. So there's AI bots that fill in the spots for real players. So 32 versus 32, it fills in the spots for the players that are not in there. So it always feels like the game is alive and there's a lot of people around you, even though it's mostly AI. And you can decide if you can even do your own custom map and server, and it will populate it and people can join right on you with their server hosting. Easy and simple. It's not like you have to go purchase a server or anything like that. It does it right in the game for you. It's awesome. I would typically put the AI on hard because it gives you more of a challenge. They are pretty stupid, I'm not gonna lie. The ground units, they just kind of run and stand in one spot, especially when they're defending a spot. They just stand there and maybe they'll bounce back and forth. They almost have like an auto aim, and it's pretty much throw a fire grenade, incendiary grenade, whatever, and you'll kind of win. But my point is, it's better than having nothing. And I kind of like the game does that. It gives you something instead of giving you nothing. It is dead. I do want to tell you that right off the bat. So it's kind of one of those, are you okay playing by yourself? I'm bringing it up for the sole purpose because I want people to realize there are some really neat games out there, and I want to be introduced to some of them. I feel sad that this one didn't take off like I thought it should have. It really should have taken off because it brings back that Battlefield game that I loved so very much. I wish they would create that again. But yeah, they haven't. So, with that being said, my review on the game, as I said, I've played this already. I think it's worth $10. And that's my new review standards, is I tell you what I think it's worth, and I think it's worth $10. I don't think it's worth any more than that. Again, the developers have stated they are going to update it. There was a recent post not too long ago that they are putting some new updates and fixing a lot of stuff, but they also mentioned about their family. So with that being said, guys, I think, like I said, $10 is not too bad. If it's $5, if it ever drops down to $5, oh, be all over it. Again, I think it's one of those games that it's just fun to go in and have a little fun, even against the AI. I played against one other player, and we had a good time. I mean, we were talking in chat, and we had an absolutely good time. It's a lot of fun. So, guys, that's my review on Angels Fall First, and I will catch you on the next.